Hello everybody, it's Adam Forger here, and I want to be doing a little Smite help with god building. So, there's 5 different gods. There is a guardian, assassin, warrior, mage, and hunters. And they each have their own thing. Assassins does high damage, but do a single target. Warriors they have a lot of health and they can do a good amount of damage. Guardians is pretty much just a support character, and for tanking, a mage. It does it's sort of its own totally separate class with own things you buy for it, and it does its own type of damage. And hunters do lots of damage if you can build them correctly. So I'm going to show you how to build a hunter build and what you should get for it. So I'm going to start off with my Artemis here, and I'm going to completely wipe this all out here. So, what you need to start off with, in my opinion, is you are going to go for power and attack speed. And I guess you would go with the Executioner, and then you would go with Quinsize, and because these gives power and damage. And then I recommend again for Deathbringer, because it gives you lifesteal, and then Odysseus's bow. So then you have your 75, you'll have your 145 of damage, and you'll have very good attack speed and Blood Forge. That gives you some lifesteal. So then after that, I would go for crit chances, and what you're going to do for crit chances, I recommend is Deathbringer and Malice, because they are very good. Both of them are. Now, if you don't want to get the Executioner or the Quinsize, in replacement of that, I would recommend this here, because it has a pretty good passive, very good passive actually. Or you can go with the Stone Cutting Sword. So, whichever of those work for you, that would be good. A Stone Cutting Sword. So one of these two, and replace it with the Quinsize and Executioner. So, but what I would do for my build, I'm a level master Artemis to 10, is I would do this first because it gives you protection and some power. Then I would do Odysseus's bow, which gives you some attack speed. Then I would go with the Quinsize, give you a little more attack speed and power. We have a Stone Cutting Sword, Blood Forge, and Deathbringer. So then your basic power damage would be 351 per hit, and you don't really have fanatical penetration, but your lifesteal is pretty high and your crit chances pretty high. And Artemis already sort of has a good crit chance based on her passive. And that's what I would recommend for a hunter build. Now you might want to change it up for each hunter, but that all depends on your preference. So there is for a hunter build. And just a little extra for relics, you can use them once, or you use them once in a while. A lot of people have said to me meditation, because it gives you health and mana, and that can be useful, and it does it to your teammates too. So meditation. But my favorite is Sunder. A lot of my friends disagree with me on this because it doesn't do much, but I've gotten a ton of kills with it. Yeah, so I recommend getting Sunder first and meditation. But if you don't really want meditation, then finally I would get Frenzy or Sprint. So that's it for this one. Hope you guys like this video, and make sure you subscribe to me, and there'll be more coming out soon. And bye!